Hi there, Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to be here to be able to talk about some of the things that are part of the daily practice of how I incorporate and use essential oils. If we haven't met, I am someone who has been using oils now for about 5 years for my own personal health and well being. And my area of interest, the part that I am most fascinated with is how essential oils can be used to support our mental health, how they can be so amazing for moods and emotions. And I have so much wisdom to share with you in that category. It is my absolute favorite topic, although, of course, essential oils can be used for lots of things, but the emotional benefits is definitely where my interest is drawn. Also, to the spiritual and energetic properties of oils. Everything is energy, and essential oils are energy and frequency that can actually be measured and are so supportive and so beautiful to integrate into any sort of meditation or spiritual practice that you have, or if you are someone that is using tarot or oracle cards, you can use oils to help support that practice as well. What I wanted to share with you today is how I cleanse and clear my space and my cards using essential oils. So it is really important to, as a reader, whether you do it just personally or if you are offering services to others, we always know that we want to make sure that we are personally grounded and that we are clear of our own energies. And we also like to do that for our space. A lot of people will they will burn some incense or some wood. I like to diffuse. So diffusing is using essential oils, which are plant essences, and we are using them in a ultrasonic diffuser, which through you add cold water, a few drops of oils of your choice, and it vibrates and creates a cool water mist, which I love is in comparison from sometimes it gets just a little smoky with incense. So this I absolutely love. And this little cute diffuser is pretty small, so it uses up whatever that I happen to put in pretty quickly. So I'm switching it up all the time. So what I'd like to share with you is some of the oils that you can use to clear and cleanse your energy and prepare your space and your cards. So what oils are in this little baby today, which I'm trying to put back on the windowsill. Today I'm using two oils. I'm using Clove Bud and tea tree. Now, Clove Bud is a really powerful protective oil. It is actually known as the oil of boundaries. So being able to create personal boundaries before we are going into a really deep meditation, or we are looking for guidance from source, our higher self, our guides, are using cards, being able to have the pure energies that are of the highest good is definitely something that you may want to create boundaries for. Clove Bud is very supportive in being able to release and let go of what no longer serves us, what we no longer need to be carrying, especially if it is heavy or burdensome. It allows us to release all of those energies. Clove Bud is also said to be really supportive for anyone who is working through and wanting to release pain or trauma from childhood. Clove Bud is said to take the emotions and energies from feeling a sense of heaviness and being dominated to being able to feel and draw forth the energies that are more supportive and in alignment for our highest good. So clove is the first one in the diffuser. I just want to share another thing that I do with clove before I go into a situation where I feel there may be some challenging energies. I put a drop of clove in my hands, rub them together, and then I do like a physical wrapping of a shield of protection from head to toe for my energies, and just the oil of boundaries. So if you ever want to be more supported, not feel vulnerable to being triggered, clove is an excellent, excellent oil for that. Now, the other oil that I put in there is tea tree, or depending on where you live, may know this oil is melaleuca. Tea tree is definitely known for its cleansing and clearing properties for surfaces, for cleaning, for skin and nails, but it is also really good for clearing and cleansing energetically. It allows us to heal the parts of us that may be attracting negative energy. And so think about that. That is a really, really important thing to understand with energies that it's the, whether you want to call it the law of attraction, like attracts like, it's that sort of principle. And if we are putting out energies that are attracting that to us, tea tree allows us to heal that part. So then that again works beautifully with clove for boundaries, and it helps us to reset our energies, to go from energies that are again always in our highest good and more supportive. So the emotion reference for this is tea tree can help us go from feeling unsure to feeling more collected. So those two together are what I've been using for the room, for the energy. I'm going to try to keep this here. It's on an angle, but you can see. I wanted to show you how I use the diffuser as one of the ways to clean and cleanse cards, especially a new deck. And look at just how easy this is. I mean, you can do all the different ways. There's moonlight, there's crystals, there's lots and lots of ways. This is how to use them with essential oils. So I will take a deck and I'll do this. Just allows some of that goodness to float up in between those cards. It's a lovely, lovely way to bring in an intention, a direction, if you will. I'm going to move this to set those boundaries and to clear out and to heal anything within you that may be attracting something that is maybe more negative or toxic. Clear the boundaries out, get yourself protected, clear the energies out of your cards, whatever you were doing with them previously. Refresh and have those cleared out with the beautiful, beautiful scents and properties of essential oils. It's really important that you are using actual real essential oils and not fragrance oils. If you are shopping your oils at they're everywhere from the dollar store to big box health food stores, what have you. Just read your labels. If your oil is something like a tea tree, if it says for aromatic use only, then you know that's a quality issue. The oils that I use and that I talk about are doTERRA oils. They have actual food and nutrition labels on many of the oils because they are that pure. There's nothing added to them. This is really important, especially if you are if you're a person that is really sensitive to fragrances, to energies. 85% of oils available on the market are somehow adulterated with a synthetic, and that can actually be harmful, not beneficial. It can be harmful to be breathing in those fumes, especially, and I call them fumes if it's not an actual essential oil, especially around pets. You just got to be so careful. So understanding that if you are using a 100% pure plant essence, it's completely different. And you need to understand that that's the only way that this stuff is going to work, right? Because the constituents in the oil, the different chemical compositions that nature intended is why these oils do what they do. And something created in a factory is not going to do that. It may mimic the smell, but that's not what we're dealing with here. So that's just a little bit of the backstory. I will do. I'm planning on doing a video just talking about the safety and the efficacy of oils and why it is important to know what we are putting on our bodies and in our homes and so on and so forth. So I think that's about the video. But before I let you go, I am going to pull a card for us. I have cleansed and shuffled these cards as I am sharing this time with you. This is a really nice oracle deck. Dear Universe, I really like it. This is the kind of card that you just pull a singular card. The different times. Sometimes I'll pull a card, just a card from one of these types of decks on a regular basis in the morning and just set an intention for the day. So we are going to be guided to set an intention for today. Whenever you are watching this video, I would like to leave you with this. Dear Universe, allow me to always show compassion instead of judgment. I think that goes beautifully with clearing our energy, making sure that we are the vessel that we want to be in order to also tap into the frequencies and energies that are for the highest good. So allow me to show compassion instead of judgment as I go forth in this day, and I offer that to you as well. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.